So good morning, everyone. Have a lot of Hollywood squares there this morning. Good to see. Easy pedaling right now, just for this last little bit. Another minute at about 3 out of 10. And then what we'll do is bring up the effort level to that sort of just getting into our aerobic range where we can talk, beginning of a group ride, rolling out. Haven't done any punchy efforts yet, so feeling good and just getting the legs warm. Your preferred cadence right now. Hey Fiona, thanks for the tips on the book. Trying to make a picture book of my dog. I was cleaning off a computer, finding pictures. Okay guys, so just lift that gear a little bit. If you're on a bike on a trainer with a big wide range in the gears, you might get yourself in a situation where you're jumping quite a bit in the effort. So hopefully we can try and avoid that. Make sure you're paying attention to your front chainring as well, just to adjust the gears. If you're on one of our bikes, it's business as usual. And the smart trainers, make sure you're on free ride mode, 0% grade, and hopefully you can tell those things what to do throughout the workout. I know Gina's in there somewhere on her CompuTrainer. It makes it hard to, when we're doing some of the cadence lifts, the thing keeps adjusting the watts, right? So all kinds of things going on, but we're here riding together, so who cares? Okay, 5 out of 10. 50%, and then I'm going to get you to bring up the gear again in a minute to your 6 out of 10, 60% number. So now we're getting to that point where we're still managing to put words together in sentences, but just a little bit of a catch maybe in the conversation, okay? Mostly because we haven't really activated these systems this morning yet. Jumping on the bike, everything's happening for the first time. So a little bit more gear over the next 30 seconds, 60%. And you're at your preferred cadence. Okay, so just feel that coming into your legs. Every time we bring in another little gear, kind of like, oh, okay, feel it coming in. Breathe, accept it. You're on a Spotify playlist. If you're using mine, April Day LT. And as I say, before every workout, I do change them around to try and make them fit with the actual workout we're doing for the day. So, songs 1 to 7, starting with Fat Bottom Girls, is warm up. And then by the time we get to song 8, that's going to be when we're starting these 2-minute efforts, okay? And I'll cue you on that. And I think the time should run pretty much along with what we're doing. I've tried to time it as well as I can, because I know, especially if you're on a free program, won't let you move around very much. All these things we're learning, it's amazing. Okay, preferred cadence, 60% is where you are. We're going to do a little acceleration. Bring it up 5 to 10 RPM. Make sure you got that gear, not too restrictive. 2, 1, little acceleration. Feeding a little bit into your legs. 5 to 10 RPM. So just popping around 100, maybe just over. And we'll just hang out here for the next 30 seconds. Still just in warm-up. Anyone who's getting their selves organized. We have some more celebrity appearances today. We've got Christina Chapetta there somewhere. Christina is going to be leading some rides out of Whistler, doing a little bit of an enduro thing, so that'll be fun. Ted, of course. Hey, Ted. So we've got a few of our coaches, Grace, the ever wonderful Miss Grace, I think that might be it for coaches today. And then of course Gina. Gina's been popping in and doing the thing. I've ridden more with Gina this week than for ages. Bring your cadence back down if you haven't already. Preferred cadence. Make sure that helper gets the windows open, fans on. This is how we've got our little communication thing now. All right? And a little bit of a drop in cadence so that you're feeling that recruitment of your muscles. So from your preferred cadence, bring it down to 80. Just a little bit. Nice, guys. 80 cadence. You can see my legs and you don't have a cadence meter. Go with that. Or remember 80 cadence, 20 pedal strokes every 15 seconds if you're a counter. And make sure you have that gear in, 60%. Bring it back. I'll tell you while we're riding here a little bit about what we're going to be doing. We're doing 4 2-minute efforts at our 8 out of 10 in a progressively lower cadence. And then we're doing a set that's based on a Tour de Vic crux piece. Okay, so we're going to do that. I'll talk you through that. And we're going to try a little bit of POV to show you what we're doing. So you might have to bear with us on that. Something new we're going to try and integrate. All right, you're at that 80 cadence, 60%. Give me a little wind up, 5 to 10 RPM. Up, up. Relax shoulders, elbows, hands. Thinking about the core, your center. Nicely done, guys. A little bit more. I'm back at 90 and a little bit for cadence. And I'm going to drop it back to 8, 0, 2, 1. Bring it down. Nice, you guys. Let that drop back down. Takes a little bit before you're actually there. Hey, I can't see Christina on the screen. Those coaches from Whistler did a pretty funny photo shoot doing their soul cycle thing with the lights off and the strobe lights. Okay, we're gonna drop the cadence one more time. 7, 0. So slow the leg speed down. Now we're under 20 pedal strokes every 15 seconds, watching my legs or using your meter. And as soon as you can, bring another gear in. All right, so back to that 6 out of 10. Slower leg speed. Somewhere in a lower climbing leg speed. Hey, Veronica. Good to see you. All right, slow down now. Making sure you're pulling your foot all the way around through the bottom of the pedal stroke. As we get into the lower cadences, you can really feel more recruitment. Focus on circles. Going to do a couple of things around this cadence and effort. First of all, we're going to do a little acceleration. Bring it up 5 to 10 RPM. 2 and 1. Up, up. Not too long, just kind of wind up into it. Another 15 seconds. Job, guys. Eyes up. Three, 2, back to that 70 RPM. Last little bit here. While we're in this gear, It's not a horrifically hard gear. We're still in that aerobic zone. I start going, might be coming out of it. Okay? We're gonna stand, up, down, nice transitions. Balanced over the bike. Change up the muscle groups a little bit. All right, short one to start. 2, 1, up. Centered. Just tapping that saddle with your butt. Don't lock your elbows. Let your ankle move. 2, 1, take it back down. Same thing, coming up again. In 5. Up, up. Good, looking where you want to be. Not locked, not leaning on our handlebars, as though we're pushing the front wheel into the ground. A little longer this time, 20 seconds. Back down. Letting the cadence drop down again. 30 seconds, coming up. Up, up. Nice. Just bringing this in little by little. Getting better and better at it. Tool in your tool bag. Three, 2, back down. One more. 45 seconds. Good job, guys. 2, 1, up, up. Last 45. You start to deteriorate, sit back down, regroup, come back up. Don't want to be practicing bad habits if you're all over the bike. Just under 30 seconds to go. Nice, you guys. Practice your form. 15 seconds. You're not turtled. Same time. You're not like this. You're not straight up and locked. 3, 2, 1. And back the gear off. Easy, easy. Little transition. We're going to do one little blip with some leg speed. So I'd like you to be under your 5 out of 10, 50%. Technical drill. So just bring enough gear in that you're there. And we're just going to do one quick piece where you're at starting at 100, and we're going to bring you up to 115, back down. So don't sweat the little couple RPM here and there, but start out at 100 cadence so you're in the right place. Nice crisp leg speed. Easy gear. All right, starting in 2, 1, about 3 minutes. Settle into this. It's an easy workload, and you're at a good turnover momentum. Very reasonable that you would use this cadence when you're out on a flat road for sure. Ted and I were talking about shorter cranks the other day, and the whole kind of philosophy around all these things. 105, up, up, just gently winding it up, getting used to the feel of those little increments of leg speed. 26 pedal strokes now every 15 seconds. Gonna bring it up to 110. Up, up. Haven't done a straight up kind of pyramid for a while. Good. Hey Sheila, to see ya. All right, we're gonna be popping up to 115. Coming up here soon. Make sure that gear is easy. From 110 to 115. Up. Now we are in that uncomfortable range. Good job, guys, right here. Lock it in. A little bit longer. Give me another 15 seconds. And we're gonna bring it back to 110. So a tiny little drop back. 2, 1, 110. Bring it all the way down the other side of the pyramid. Hold it right here. Another 10 seconds. All right, back down to 105. 105, well within our comfortable range. Nice, you guys, think about that. Nice, solid position on the bike. Head isn't bobbing around. We're gonna go all the way back to 100. Coming up in 5, 2, 1, 100. And just hold it for a little bit here. We'll back right off. Last little bit. All right, and let's start sliding back to your preferred cadence. Easy gear. And getting ready for our big efforts. Okay, easy. Well, I just tell you this first part, but it's straightforward. And you guys did get it in your invitation to be here. So you can decide whether you want to be here. How's that? The first one, 2 minutes, we're gonna go at 90 cadence. I want you at your 85% number, or 8 out of 10, plus a bit. Someone's looking like they can't hear there, going like this. Can you hear me? 90 cadence, 85%. All right? Right here at the top. We'll take 2 minutes off, and then we're gonna bring it down, the cadence, at the same effort. 2 minutes off, 70. At the same effort, 2 minutes off, 60. So they're 2 minute, hard, little solid wind up kind of hills where you're doing them all at your 85% number, between, well, 8 out of 10. Okay, any questions on this? The second part is more of a simulation Tour de Vic, crux point as I call it, and we'll talk about that in the 3 to 4 minutes we take between the two. Okay, have a drink. We're gonna get into this in 45 seconds. So it'll give you time just to find your cadence. Part of doing these, we're hoping we'll get to ride Tour de Vic. They've been an amazing partner over the last few years. And my old teammate from national team, Seamus, actually went out with his GoPro, and we determined that there's 5 real crux points on the course if you're doing the 160. All right, keep bringing the gear up. You're at 90 cadence. You've got 2 minutes. Don't waste any of it. 85% right now. Song 8, Uptown Funk. And that should set you up to get into this whole set. 2, 1, and we're into it. Come on, guys. Nice momentum at 90 RPM. relaxed in the upper body. Good. Eyes up. Got nice momentum here. Knees tracking straight. 30 seconds done already. Good job, guys. Into it. Own it. Nicely done, everyone. Looking strong. 60 seconds. Don't let that number go. First time we're introducing it. For real. Come on, guys. Hamstrings working. Last 30 seconds. Smooth, powerful. Get that gear around. Hold on to the cadence. 10. A little bit more, guys. 3, 2, and let it go. Easy. Okay. Part of doing these for all of you, and whether you've ridden a long time or not, constantly kind of exploring what you can do, capabilities. So finding your feelings, various cadences, really valuable. So we have another special guest. She's popped up a couple of times, Molly Jepson. And I mistakenly said Molly is a gold medalist, ski racing, Paralympics last time around. She, I think, is a 3-time. Maybe Gina can tell me. Gina's her strength coach, but she's, I know she's got more than 1 gold medal anyway. And Molly's quite a force. Got one of our bikes there up at Whistler. Pretty cool to see. All right, just over 30 seconds. Start finding your cadence for this second one. This is easy. Same number, more or less, 80 RPM. So bringing it down, 20 pedal strokes every quarter minute. Bring that gear in. 85% again. Plus a bit if you can give it to me. But make sure it's achievable. We're going in 10. Again, don't waste any of this. Bring the rest of the gear in. 5 seconds. Strong through the feet, guys. Let your ankle help your feet around. 2, 1, and get into it. Find the rest of that gear if you haven't yet. Come on, guys, shoulders down. Liz, relax. I know, I realize my pink shoulders sometimes make me look like I'm up here too. That's just the angle. Over 30 seconds now. Good job. Good. Feel the difference already. This gear. Connection with that pedal, so important. Feel the force through your leg, through your foot. Less than a minute. Come on, guys. Pulling back around the circle. Being able to ride at this cadence, big gear will certainly help you on those gravel rides where you've got variable terrain. Not always turning the legs over as fast. Almost 15 seconds to go, guys. Come on, a little bit more. Nice and strong. Look at where you want to be. 2, 1. Get into that recovery. Grab it. Easy, easy in the beginning. Some of you with different programs might be doing a little bit more of an active recovery in this. There's a couple of our coaches I know might be doing that, pegging a little bit more of a number in between. They're racing, they're training for time trial. So there's different things you can do to adapt for your own goals. But what I want you to do is really be achieving these 2 minutes right on, or even a little bit more. 70 cadence for the next one. We're down here. All right, so now we're getting into strength cadences. Still on the high side for a strength cadence, but it's more towards the big muscle recruitment. And you're gonna need it for that Lagoon hill that we're doing down here. Okay, 45 seconds. Adjust. If you're pretty good at pegging your cadence quickly, you can use another 15 seconds or so, but I'm gonna start bringing my cadence down, so you can follow my legs if you need to. 20 RPM, less than the first one we did. So that's a big difference in how we're generating the power. All right, bringing it up now, bring that gear in. Just over 10 seconds. A little bit more. A little bit more. 2, 1, 2 minutes, 85% plus of it if you can. 8 out of 10 at least. 70 cadence, come on. No wobble and weaving. Want to go that way. Ankles, helping your feet around. Strong on the downstroke, pulling through on the bottom and the upstroke at the back. Come on, guys. Awesome job, guys. Come on. Stay with me now. Job, everybody. You got a minute done. A minute to go. Quiet. Come on. Pull it around, pull it around. Knees up and over. Force of gravity. And pulling up around the back. 30 seconds to go, come on. Awesome job, everyone, come on. Push, 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 push. Last 10 seconds. Coming down to the final few seconds. 3, 2, and 1. Back it off. Those of you using active recovery, know where you want to be. Okay, last one, and all the way down the chain, 60 RPM. I know both Gina and I, our coaches, have us do this outside. Start out with 6 minutes, big ring on Seymour. End up riding all the way up later on in the season or whenever it is. And really, you don't end up riding 60 RPM. Big ring up Seymour, that's for sure. Try it sometimes. Okay, one more minute, last one, and then we're gonna get into our Tour de Vic piece. Okay guys, think about that stable position, the anchor for your pistons. This is where you can sometimes really find yourself wanting to fall from side to side. Okay, we wanna keep it straight, just over 30 seconds. It's a song at the end of my little set is Do It Again, back, couple things there, going in 20 seconds, okay? That 60 cadence is an easy one pedal stroke every second. You don't have a cadence meter. I counted my way through many 50K time trials. That's all I can say. Okay, 5 seconds. Big gear, up, 85%. Pushing it around, little bit like you're in molasses. Come on, get it. Come on, guys, nicely done. Oh, that's good. I got a view of the Gina now. Tell me if I'm wobbling, Gina. Awesome job, everybody. Molly, looking good. See that ponytail? Stand nice and stable. Really good, guys. Come on, Goody. Halfway through. Come on, push, pull. Keep your chest open. Fall over your bike. Strong through the feet. Come on, guys. Nice, Marla. Keep it steady. A little bit more, guys. Come on. Just over 30 seconds to go. Come on, stay with it now. Right over the crest. On, you strong visuals. Let's take it over the finish line. Just over 5 seconds. 3, 2, and easy. Good job, everyone. Big range there. Pushing big power. Reminder to some of you, we've done lots and lots of testing in here over the years based on a max aerobic power scale, which is what we're saying you're getting to 100% of a progression, not just going out and doing 100% for 30 seconds or a minute or even 2. So when we're at 85, in around 80, 85, what we see for most people is where they have kind of a sudden spike and then they start to come down probably a stage after that. So it's giving you an idea of where the lactic acid is really accumulating and it becomes hard to struggle through it. But if we can learn to ride, if that point of feeling comes a little bit later or higher number, or we can hold a little bit longer. We can climb a little bit faster, all those kinds of things you're trying to achieve. But don't get it confused with zones, because zones, those are represented in zones. But when I say 8 out of 10, it's not like there's a zone 8 or something necessarily. Not in the scale we use anyway. Okay, easy for best part of another 2 minutes. And we work, like you know, a lot of you have been to the Tour de Vic. Super excited to, it's one of the greatest places around here to road ride. Victoria, you can feel like you're in Europe for sure. And the one thing I will say about riding over there is it's very rolling punchy for sure. So you don't necessarily feel like this massive elevation gain, but your legs sure feel it at the end because you're just up, down, up, down, up, down. We identified for training purposes that there's basically 5 times in the 160, and actually this first one comes in all of the distances, where it's kind of a crux point. Okay, so we're going in 1 minute and 15 seconds. I'm going to cue you through this. We don't start, we'll start at Tracy, red dot, remember? Which is not where I'm starting. Okay, and so what we're looking at is you're riding along from the start, 15 kilometers in, nice big group, go up a hill here that's a little bit of a push, and then you go into a fast downhill onto a flat. It's beautiful, you're looking out at the seagulls, it's nicey nice, you're like, oh, isn't this a lovely day ride? And then all of a sudden you turn right, and it's like, boom, there's this hill, right? And it goes from 5% to 9%. It's only just a bit over a kilometer, but it really is a place that you see a lot of people get taken by surprise, bad gear choices, and ultimately, if they're trying to stay with a group, perhaps get themselves dropped off the group because they're like, oh my gosh, I wasn't ready for this. So we're going to start out back on the hill before it, 4 minutes. Cue yourself here, song 14, digging it, I think, and 75%. We're getting into an 80 cadence, and we're just going to hang out here for 4 minutes at our hour power, 7 out of 10. Okay, so if you're not there yet, I'm a couple seconds behind for this. Just bring the cadence down to 80. We're rolling into this hill. I think those of you who've lived in Victoria probably know about where we are. Coalwood Crawl in around there. So it's a grade of 4-ish% that we're on. We're at that 75 or 7 out of 10. We have 3.5 minutes to go. I'm going to throw one little acceleration in here. Good job, guys. Get your tunes going. We're looking around. We went into this in good position, in a big group, using our gears wisely. You got 3 more minutes here. In less than a minute, we notice there's a few people in our, what's still a very big group, at just over 10K. A few people flailing with their gears. We're going to get around them. Remember? Eyes up. Good decisions. Watching what's happening. So in 20 seconds, I'm going to have you do a little acceleration from your 80 cadence. And keep that nice rhythm. Starting to see a little bit of gear flailing. We're going to make an acceleration around it. 2, 1. Come on, 20 seconds. 5 to 10 RPM. Up, up. Get back to that good position. All right, back to tempo. 80 cadence. Let the effort drop back. 90 more seconds before the downhill. Good. You're in a good position in the group. Paying attention. Someone tries to talk to you right now. You're doing your best of responding. Still social. Okay, keep up around that top 20, 30 people in your group. You want to have an easy time on the downhill. Coming up in 45 seconds. I remember this is comfortably uncomfortable, and you made it a little more uncomfortable there. Doing that push. All right, you can see the corner up ahead. We're going to be letting some gear off. We're going to be bringing the cadence up. We'll have 2 minutes right there. Less than 10 to go. Making the corner on the downhill. And back the gear off. 50%. 2 minutes. Nope. 2 minutes. Okay. Really good, you guys. Recover. Recover. Now this is active recovery. This is keeping your position with your peeps. You just pushed up that hill, trying to be there. 90 more seconds. Okay, because we're not going to get taken by surprise, and we know there's a crux climb coming up. Let's take a little drink. Nice, brisk leg speed now. Remember, we don't lock our legs on a downhill. Keep the blood moving. 1 more minute. When I cue on the next part, you're going to actually see the visual of us going into the hill. We're going to try it on the screen behind. Unfortunately, most roads look flat on a screen, but you'll have an idea of the time that this is. 30 seconds like this. Rolling along now. Really nice, big peloton onto the beaches. First time I did Tour de Vic, this one took me totally by surprise. My only cue was I could see all the fast people moving to the front. Okay? In 3, 2, at this cadence, bring up the effort. 7 out of 10 now. 7 out of 10, hold the cadence. We haven't made the corner quite yet. Feel the effort coming up. You want to get around the corner. In good position. All right. In 3, 2, you're at 5%, 80 cadence. Bring the gear up. Come on. 80% now. Come on. 5% grade here. Awesome job. Going up into this little residential area. 5%. stay on it. Eyes up. If you have your eyes up, you'll see 90 seconds, it gets steeper. Right here for now. You need to stand. You need to do whatever you need to do. Stay at this tempo and give yourself a little bit. Prefer seated. Stay right there. Come on, it's hard. Awesome job, guys. Come on. Kind of go straight up in front of you. One more minute like this. Come on, guys. Come on, strong to the feet. Stay with it. It's going to kick up to 7%. Coming up in 30 seconds. Like I said, never looks as steep on TV. Going into 7% now. Dropping the cadence. 7-0. Bring that gear up. I want you, you're 85%. This is a big push to the top now. Come on. 70. Come on. You want to stay here. It'll be lonely. You don't stay with your little group here. Awesome job. Come on. One more minute like this. Come on, guys. We're looking for that sign. All right. Roll it up now. Come on, guys. Hold that cadence. Come on, 60%. More seconds like this. Awesome job, come on. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. "60 seconds. Hold on that 60%. Ever just accelerate it a little bit? Want to stay there after that big hard effort. Come on, guys. Relax. Get in there. Hard to recover at 60% after a hard push. Right? Okay. 30. Come on, you got this. Right into the group now. Ones that were ahead of us. Moved up through it a little bit. 5 seconds. 3, 2, and let it go. Good job. Okay, a little bit of sliding space. You can let yourself come back through the group a little bit. They've headed on a downhill. We're gonna finish off with 2 accelerations. Come back to your 50 to 60% as quickly as you can. At preferred cadence, 90 to 100. Okay? I want you there, 30 seconds. Have a drink. Good. You're in the group now. Recover, recover. Make sure you're not cheating on that gear. 50%, still a little bit behind the pedals, but you're using everyone around you. Help make it easier. Okay, some of our people in the group, maybe some of the front people, realize that the size of the group swelled a lot after that hill. They're gonna give us a few just nasty little pushes here. All right? You're gonna bring it up for 20 seconds. We'll do 9 out of 10. Any cadence, any gear. I'll give you a good lead in. Just doing this to finish off. Last 4 minutes. Okay? Rolling along. You can feel some people clicking their gears around you. Getting ready, okay? Be on it. Always paying attention. 20 seconds. In 2, 1, up, up. Come on. Come on, guys. You know it won't be long. Trust that. 2, 1, back it off. 50, 60. Remember, not really gonna know when these come. I'm gonna give you a little bit of heads up. I'll be the team leader here. Okay, regrouping, regrouping. I see some people moving around again. My team, all of you, on the ball. Okay? Everyone, give it a little gear just in case. All right, in 5, 2, 1, come on, get on it. 9 out of 10, stay with it. Halfway. Come on, guys. 2, 1, 50 to 60%. Recover, recover. Look around. See those tag jerseys? Try and get whatever reprieve you can. Watching. One last one. Hey? 50 to 60%. Last year, it was those darn tag race team youth boys doing this to us. But we'll be in on the plan, right? Okay, seeing some movement. Last one. Almost done here, come on. A little bit more gear just in case. Not too much so you can snap on it. 5, 2, 1, come on, 20 seconds. Arr, get after it. Come on, guys. Drive it home. Halfway. Almost there. I'm giving it another 5. 2 and 1. Let it go. Easy, easy. Back the gear off. Good one. How was that, everyone? One of these, you were all there. I'm going to say hi to Jordan, new rider. Can't see him, but hopefully you were able to follow along. Sometimes when we simulate something really from a ride, hopefully my cues you can understand. At least you'll understand the now go hard, now don't, hopefully. And don't sweat the rest too much. Okay, tomorrow, because we're doing our virtual club rides, we do have a virtual cafe stop at 11:30. If you'd like to be part of that after your ride, during your ride, because we can do that, you can just pull over on the side of the road and join us. Put some coffee in your water bottle maybe. Oh yeah, that's a good coaching tip. And yeah, you just same way as when you join us here, you just say you want to come and we'll send you the link, okay? So that's a wrap.